The Ukulele Review Podcast. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2.
I didn't realize you were giving lessons.
I love teaching.
Oh, do you do that on Skype and
no,
stuff?
No, I hate it on Skype. I think it's horrible.
The lag.
It's lagging, and then you cannot play together properly.
Because he can't.
No energy.
He can't feel the student.
Also that, yeah.
It's the same reason that he won't wear headphones. He's like, nah, that's not natural.
Maybe I just feel uncomfortable unless I have to record to click or something.
Right. But
Oh, so it's recorded to click this podcast.
Oh yeah.
So
It's
everything is scripted.
It's 120.
No way. It's way too fast. We go around what are you, like 87?
87.
I mean, it's 420, so you know we got to take it easy.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I could do a tutorial on how to make a reggae beat on ukulele. Reggae beat tutorial. Okay, so first thing is bass drum, and it's like right there, not on the, is it called the saddle?
Mm-hmm.
Not on the saddle, but right on the string. You gotta work on having a good sound on that one. And then the next one, the rim shot, it's just right here. But it kind of sounds like one sound, but it's actually just, it's two sounds. It's, and then it's, but it tricks the ear into, it sounds like one sound.
So your nail is hitting the...
Yeah, first this part, and then you combine it. And then you can put like 90% of all reggae songs has two chords. For example, F minor, C minor. And just put the chord in between. So first, and then, and then, and then. So it's like four things. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then super analog delay. So on.
Nice, thanks, man.
Could it be shorter? I don't know. Is it alright?
No.
Okay. It's very simple.
So you again with the snap, you're hitting the binding.
Yeah, it's called like a hit here.
Oh, you hit it on right on the top.
And then
with
get a
your
close up maybe.
middle finger.
Yeah, I got...
Yeah, do it with middle finger. And then, but I know James, he used only the index finger for both the chord, but I use the index finger just for the chord, and then the middle finger for the percussion part. But it's on the string.
Is that like you're hitting the C string, right?
Yeah. Maybe you know. Oh. Or the Indian ukulele crowd.
That was sweet, man. So how long did you do that? Like before you got to it, you know?
I think I started with doing like this. Just like wanted to learn like reggae chords. Just sitting in front of my computer, just making a beat too. But it's a little bit different sound, and it's hard to pick up on stage.
Right. If you have a pickup, right, plugged in, because you're hitting right on the saddle. You get
Yeah,
really
it's
deep.
super deep on here on the sound system.
Hey,
I mean,
actually, I wanted to get you a little bit later. We just got 3 Hives. Have you ever heard of them?
No, yeah, I heard
Hive
of the Hives.
ukulele?
Yeah, Hive
Yeah,
ukulele.
Jake McClay.
I would love to try. Yeah.
Yeah, so they each have an Adirondack spruce top, but one has a mahogany side and back, one's Bubinga side and back, and one's their Cody side and back. So I thought if we could get like a little
nice.
sound sample of the same.
Sure.
They're tuned in low G right now.
That's
Is
fine.
that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's
No
do that real
problem.
quick.
Cool.
Let me, yeah, thanks.
Great. Yeah, I'd love to do some sound samples or something. Nice. Oh, really vibrates.
So this one has the mahogany side and back. Maybe you can just flip it real quick for them too, because it's really impressive looking mahogany.
I love that it's so light. This is mahogany.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And really classy design too. I like his
love
color
this.
schemes.
Love the holes.
Yeah.
Oh, you love them hoes?
Oh, I love them holes.
All right. Let's try to catch a sound sample.
Sure. Maybe like this. Beautiful, beautiful instrument. Thought about something, maybe it's another one. Something I've been working on.
Nice. Yeah, can you do those two same things on like the next two?
Sure, sure.
Beautiful.
Corey,
Love your playing.
Thank you.
Flamingo, zero coating.
Sweet.
Which, I don't.
Today's special, we have Flamingo.
Everything is with
back
low
sides,
G.
and around that.
They're all, yeah, they're all.
And
Corey, shut up.
it's fresh.
I have no clue, man.
I'm trying to be a server at
Oh, you're going into Namsho style.
Here we have a
Ukulele.
fresh caught zero coated. That also with an Adirondack.
How do you say it?
Zero coated.
How do you spell it?
Ziricote.
So Ziri?
Hive ukulele.
Huh?
Ziricote.
Ziricote?
Yeah, I don't know. Ziricote.
Ziricote?
Ziricote. Or you can say it like Ryan Ziricote.
Ziricote.
Oh, this is much more mellow.
So this is the Bubinga. Bubinga is the
Bubinga?
most fun to say, I think.
Very
What do you think?
low end.
It's very
warm
sweet. Yeah. Nice. Oh, it's beautiful. Shit.
Yeah, let's get a little turnaround on that.
Nice kind of bingo.
Shit, pommes frites.
I think that translates.
Yeah, that translates. It's like a Swedish slang for
Man, this week is sexy.
awesome. I love this, like the dots. And it's not a dot; it's a little circle.
Yeah. It's got a lot of space.
Nice.
How do you say nice?
Korea they say nice. In Mandarin they say how li hai. It's like good.
Oh, you picked up a lot over there.
Somebody plays good. How li hai. How li hai. Or how kwang. It's more Taiwan. How kwang. How shuang. There's many different kind of Chinese.
Yeah.
In Sichuan, they say "basta bang." Okay, let's take one. Is that like a go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice.
Then that other one.
Another one. There it goes. Should I turn it? Oh shit, man. Is this Coca-Cola?
Zircote.
Sirocote.
Also from South America.
Mm.
So many overtones on this one. How can you even make that? Can you hear it?
Mm.
Wow. Beautiful instrument. Okay, here we go.
sounds great.
How long has it been since the last podcast? It was
maybe
a year.
2 years.
Yeah, almost.
2 years.
I think
Actually,
it's 2 years.
I saw the
Oh.
stuff. Wasn't it 2017?
Maybe it was.
Like July or June or something?
Maybe it was. It was maybe before I had this long tour.
Yeah.
It
What?
was like I might have been here in August, maybe. After the Strathmore Ukulele Festival where I played at. Might have been there.
So you've
went
been
to
busy in
Hawaii.
those past 2 years.
Yeah, in between I had like the 5 months tour in Asia. That was a big thing from...
Oh yeah, it was teaching, right? It was mostly going to Taiwan and...
No, it was mostly playing
for
concerts.
concert. Oh, the one before that was before you left. That was the... That was the last
It
time
was
we
a
did
teaching.
podcast.
That was a ukulele festival in Strathmore, in mainland. But the Asia tour, I think I counted it as to 52 concerts, 29 cities, 1 month in Taiwan, 3 months in China, something like 20 days a week in Hong Kong and 20 days in Korea, and I was so
Wow.
tired.
Who set that up?
It was
Different
a rally from aNueNue ukulele.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they arranged everything. It's pretty amazing.
And like 3 months in China, is that traveling all around? And
Yeah, it was 20 something cities
Nice.
in China.
And these were shows like that just featured just you by yourself, or was it?
It was very different. Sometimes I would play like 15 minutes for some kind of maybe ukulele showcase. I'm not sure. I don't speak Mandarin that well. But there were definitely some kind of promotion of ukulele, maybe. And some of the concerts. And most of the concerts, it was just like me playing concerts.
When you think of that far into it, when you think of tour, you just think of playing music, but then you're surrounded by a language that you don't even understand. So
You cannot even go out in the street and understand. You cannot read anything, and nobody speaks English. Like very, very few speaks English. So that's interesting.
Wow.
And there's Facebook is blocked, and YouTube. Every Google product is
Oh.
blocked. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You,
So
you
it's-
play ukulele.
like what?
You just play ukulele
Yeah,
at
exactly.
that point, right?
Exactly. Play ukulele. Even the Danish, like the main news site I use, Danish radio. I couldn't use it because there was election at that time, I think.
Oh.
So every time they say that every time there's a word like democracy, then the Chinese government blocked the website too.
Oh, you should.
Oh, I gotta change something real quick. But keep going.
You should get a VPN. So
Yeah,
you can,
I did that,
Oh,
but
you did.
you can still not. You can still not use it if it's too bloated around lunchtime and dinner. The internet
Oh,
sucks. But you can. I bought a VPN that works sometimes.
were you traveling alone?
Yeah.
Oh wow! So it was even that much part. No one to rely on, I guess.
Not really. I mean, if I could always message like the guy who set it up,
Right.
like tour manager, I guess. But
But did you find like joy in
yeah, I learned some Chinese. I like that. I love language.
Oh yeah.
And I think
introduce
it's-
yourself in Mandarin.
我是 Tobias Elof.
Oh snap! That sounds like
Say that's legit.
rap.
我是丹麦人.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing with us.
Thanks for
Tobias.
having me.
We
Good to be here again.
consider you one of our favorite ukulele magicians that
Thank you
travels
very
the
much.
world.
Thank you. I consider you one of the best ukulele videos production and of course ukulele stores. I think maybe you're the major ukulele store.
I think we're the only one.
Yeah.
We are the.
Yeah. There's one in UK too, but it's
No, there's
Not as
plenty
big.
of guys carrying it. But yeah, we definitely have a good team
Yeah.
over here, and we can't wait till you get a work visa
I
and
would
come spend
love
some
to
time
go here
working
and
up at the
work, yeah.
shop with Clay and Corey.
love
and
that.
Noah and
that would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be awesome to have you around here more
Yeah.
to do videos. But I'm glad you made it back. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
it's
not
nice
like
to
it's
be here.
around the bend, you know.
Yeah.
It's quite the opposite of the world.
Yeah. It's actually
Denmark.
the opposite place. If you dug a hole through Denmark, you would probably reach Pacific Ocean in some way. Not necessarily directly in Hawaii, but it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you dug, it depends whether you're digging like straight
That's true.
down or straight across.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, are you going to end up in the northern hemisphere or
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Australia?
Australia.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, what'd you think of those hives that you got to try
It's
to?
beautiful instruments.
Yeah,
Wow.
stoked to get those. We rarely have them, but you just happened to come in when we got 3 in today, which is super
Nice.
cool. Yeah, and I want to start ordering this. I think it's bird uke or
Moonbird. I
bird
think they call
moon.
it.
Yeah, bird
Yeah,
moon sounds right.
Moonbird.
Moonbird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's because it's made of moon spruce,
nice.
I think, or I'm not sure. You know, maybe it's like the egg and the hen, which came first. I don't know. If it was the name of the wood first, or they decided that they want to have a moon.
And the guy that helped design it, his name is Bird, right?
No, he's called Johnson.
Yeah, but they call him Bird.
Really?
No, I don't know. Maybe I just I thought so.
I'm not sure. Actually, I think I'm not exactly sure why he's so fascinated by birds. Something like that. Yeah. It's very short. I feel still it's too short, maybe.
Maybe a B.
It's a nice flow, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, I dig it. Tobias, tell people where they can buy some of your music.
You can buy the music. You can listen to it online actually, and then if you want, you can buy a vinyl from toneart.audio, which is the label that released my music and recorded most of it, mixed it, mastered it.
Nice.
It's one guy called Jonas Nagel, who's a brilliant sound engineer.
Yeah, good job, man.
It's pretty cool. He's in Denmark. We have 2 words for sound engineer for, like, we call it rhythmic music and classical music. But I think in English it's both sound engineer, no? But in Danish we have tonemeister, which is like the classical symphony orchestra sound engineer. Tonemeister. Sounds pretty badass. But he has this degree, and so he knows a lot about acoustics and instruments and microphones in terms of that. And it's pretty nice.
What did you end up recording, like using a direct signal mixed with mic signals, or just
no,
mic?
he didn't use the pickup at all.
Right,
actually,
yeah, just mics.
because this guy just all into microphones.
Once you get into good mics and good pre's and stuff, it's kind of like, man, don't plug in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Unless
you're using effects that you need to use, but I mean, you can always add stuff after. If you, but yeah. Hey, listen, I wanted to. Is my camera on?
Blue sleep.
Hey, I wanted to do this thing
Blues lead.
real quick. I did an experiment for the last couple weeks with humidity. Do you have a problem with super dry environments where you are over there? I would imagine.
Yeah, sometimes in the winter it can be difficult.
Yeah, so when you're heating your house in the winter, it just gets super dry. So
Yeah.
this room right over here, it's like pretty small, so it was easy to dehumidify it. And so I kind of dried out the cases a little bit, like how they would be. And then I had the room down to 20%. Then some of them weren't effective enough, and I was kind of like, so I brought it up to 24, and by the final, like 28%. So by the final, the Herco took it from 28% up to 33%. Bovita is like this two-way system. This is pretty cool for like a traveling
I think I've
musician
seen those kind of
like
things.
yourself. Yeah, so you can hang this inside.
Yeah.
The guitar one, it's kind of tight, but you can get these smaller ones
Okay.
that fit inside. So these are
that's
just
pretty neat.
these are just the 8-gram packs, but I put a few of them in each side in one of the tests, and then on another I did that same one, but also put this big old fatty 320 gram up at the headstock. And those actually came they did so the one got up to 35% and the other got up to 39%. So then after that, yeah, not quite what you would want, you know. I don't know, I bet they're real effective for bringing humidity back in taking humidity out, because none of these other ones are going to do that as the two-way system. So if you might be somewhere really humid and then somewhere kind of dry, but they just didn't seem as effective as
maybe
I
they knew they were in Hawaii. They're trying to be tricked.
Yeah, maybe. They're real easy though. Like,
Yeah,
you don't have to do anything,
throw it
you
in.
know? Like all of these others require some maintenance. Like for instance, with the Herco, it only got up to 33, but I also put some water in it at one point because it just seemed really dry already.
Yeah.
And this one actually even more so, because the Planet Wave ones, or there's like a Nomad that's like this. This sponge, I drenched it a few times because they get really hard again pretty quick. So the problem is, like, I had it down to 20%, and like after 2 days in there, it was like
rock
hard already. Yeah, it was like rock hard. So this one was effective, but twice throughout the thing I had to redo it. And then that one came in next at 40%. At 41%, and one that I really like is the Humistat, and you can see how much water is left in this thing. And it was up at the top, but you know, it got up to 41%, and I was just thinking, instead of providing the Hercos, maybe investing a little bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because we just gave the Hercos for free, and these do cost a little bit more, but I really like this. You can actually kind of stick it at the edge where the body comes around the curve. You can it kind of sits inside there, and you can Velcro it to the corner there. It's where it comes up right around where the body and the neck meet, you know. And going on with this, the OH18 got up to 44%. From 28% room, that's pretty good. But the OH5, and you know what's trippy? I don't know why, but the OH5
Still has
a lot of water.
this is baffling to me.
Like,
Because it has the same amount of gel, right?
And it was at 49%.
wow,
This is holding the instrument from 28% to 49%.
that's effective.
Yeah. I still didn't do all the tests. I wanted to like test gig bags and things like that and see how
Oh,
effective
yeah.
they are for actually
That'll be
holding.
number
it.
two.
What do you
part two.
use for a humidifier during those harsh
I
times?
just have like
He just does
some
this.
long green ones.
Oh yeah, that's
stick
actually
inside.
the
oh yeah.
Sometimes.
that's a Herco also, but we used to sell those for like violins and
Yeah,
things
it's
because
very
they
simple.
fit into
But
F
I think it
holes
works,
easier. You know?
But sometimes then, like when I can hear my ukuleles are too dry, I just take in a shower. But then in the
Yeah,
shower,
you can just take it in a shower, open up the case, and let it spend like 20 minutes. They just want some relief, I think. It's like you can't just put that stress on it for like too long of a period of time, you know. like it's like being in the desert and getting a drink of water for your uke, you know, taking it into a shower and just letting it steam up in there.
You gotta give your uke a spa day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like, you know, if it's extreme, like you can damp like a paper towel and wring it out pretty well and like just put it inside the body. It'll be dry by the morning if it really
sometimes
needs to be.
If I take in a shower, just like the towel, if it's still warm to some extent, and just wrap the uke around for 5 minutes.
Oh really? I don't know if I would suggest people would get like weird spots on their finish and stuff.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if it's like this one has lacquer around, I wouldn't do it with a pure oil finish. I don't think that's a good idea.
What do they call it with babies? Swaddling.
Swaddling.
Yeah. It's where it's like the method of wrapping the blanket. It's like wrapping your baby up in a burrito.
Yeah. But it works for me. But
have you ever had a uke crack on you?
A crack? Yeah.
From
oh man, the first time
while I was playing, I've never tried.
No, like from dry.
Yeah.
This is what those Bluetooth connectable hygrometers do. So you keep it in your case, and then your phone can like send you alerts, like if it's too hot or if the humidity gets too low. How
much does they cost?
Or 45 or 50? I don't know. We got them on our website. Corey, you probably know, huh? You remember? 45.
Is that a 10
$50, yeah.
There was this dude in Taiwan who learned one of my songs, and then he wrote it down, everything, both in tabs and in like sheet music, and he written down by hand, and then he gave it to me. But then he wrote it as if it was a C tuning ukulele, but you played it the same key. And so instead of just instead of just tuning the ukulele to D, he just written everything like this. And it looked like he used so much time on it, but I just had to tell him
he just barred his way through it.
Instead of playing it like this, he would have written down like this.
Oh crap!
Oh, and then he tried to practice that, and then he was asking me, "How can I make it easier?"
Yeah, like, well, first tune your G up to A.
I just felt a little bit sad for him that he had to go through
up
that
to
long
D.
process.
Yeah.
Capo, if anything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to tune up.
Yeah, exactly. On the ukulele, it's really a issue. This detuning, sometimes like C tuning, detuning is can be an issue. But a lot of ukulele players still use it. Like for example, like James does it, just detuning. But also this guy Andy Eastwood, for example, from UK.
Yeah.
Ukulele banjo. He plays here as a gig every day almost.
I suppose all your students do, huh?
It really depends on what they want, because I also have had some students that thought that I was a bad teacher because I told them something that this wasn't a C, this is a D if you tune it to D tuning, but that I tried to explain that there's different tunings, but I don't think that the average ukulele student can really perceive.
You're a bad man.
That sounds more of like what an American would do.
Yeah. So I had some students that didn't want to have more lessons because they thought I was...
You try to explain and they don't want to listen.
Yeah, it was just... But this is not a C, but it is a C online. Yeah,
it's a C in regular tuning.
So I just started to asking what people want to be taught in. And if they don't know, then I just teach in C, actually.
Oh, you just tune your ukulele to
unless they
C.
say they want to do it in D.
Right.
If it's some people that just want to have one lesson or something, that's alright.
Nah, I mean, you don't hate like C tuning, do you? It's just not.
No.
It's just not your favorite.
I've always played a D tuning. It was like all the ukulele schools, like the sheet music when you want to learn ukulele. Everything that is in Danish, like before 2000, it's in D tuning. That's it.
Wow.
That's the standard as D tuning.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've gotten some books before that were, and I was like, what?
Yes, I think there's some.
This is going to confuse everybody.
Historic ukulele books in D tuning too.
Yeah.
Like May Singy Breen, she was like a big thing on the radio shows, I think, in the beginning of the 1900s. And she was all her books was in D tuning. So I don't know why.
I heard
Is there
soprano
any-
ukulele was tuned in that key originally. From
But
the
I think the
beginning.
first by Ernest is it Ernest Kai maybe?
I don't know.
Like
They
They
came out
wrote it
around
in
the
C.
same time. Is
music.
James like teaching methods and book and stuff in D?
He has both.
Okay.
He wrote a book
So you choose the key, like
yeah,
without some
like
of the
his teaching methods. You can have one for D because obviously like the Doan schools ukulele school system it was in D.
and that's that one up in Canada
one.
that he came from?
Yeah, that's
Right.
one he came from, and yeah, a lot of Canadians went through.
I mean, it's just like how a lot of our customers, they have to have one with low G and one with high G. Now you need one in D and then low
Low A.
low A, right?
Yeah. Do some people request that? Like
No.
no.
Almost never.
But if we make it a new standard, then that's 4 ukuleles
Yeah.
people have to have. Bare minimum. No.
Yeah. But because I know like the Miami guys, they make strings for low A. Like, they write it like that.
What gauge is it?
It's like some kind of worth strings that is.
Well, it's not wound.
No, it's not. They don't make it, but they collect it. They assemble it themselves.
I remember you telling me before that a lot of the fiddle tunes and the
Oh yeah,
those, you know,
I used to play a
songs
lot of
were-
that kind of style, but I
indie.
haven't done it so much.
No, but they were kind of made for
Yeah,
D,
exactly,
not
and
C,
that's why it kept me
yeah,
in detuning because
going through
I
that.
want to have not so boring chords.
Nah, but what I see coming from you more recently is going more in that really cool meditative direction.
Yeah,
of like
that's
that,
I-
and you know, songwriting.
I just think I realized that I want to I think my goal is I want to make a tune and then I put it in my iTunes playlist and then I just forget about it and then suddenly I listen to my iTunes playlist and then this song comes up and then I think, oh, this is pretty nice, and then I realize it's my own song. that's no, I want to make music that I want to listen to. I don't care so much about playing fast. I think it's a little bit boring in the long run. So
Yeah, well, I
mean it's impressive and it's
No, but
it's also it's a legit feeling and it's how it should be, I think. But I just think it's a little bit boring in the long run.
or to do it like for extended periods of time. I mean, or
just
just
do
in
it as
general.
long as you love it. I think. I think it's no problem. I just think it's a little bit stressful to listen to.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Come see us soon. Safe travels.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cool, man.